This is Brett from mtbwithkids.com, and we're going to review the Yakima Hangover 6. When our Yakima Hangover 6 arrived, it was good to see that tools required for assembly and a hitch lock were included. The install instructions were easy to follow, and my wife and I had the rack ready to go in around 20 minutes. The Hangover 6 has a mast that extends from the trailer hitch and two horizontal perpendicular bars attached to it. You mount a bike to the rack by nestling the bike's fork crown to a cradle on the top bar and fastening the hanging rear wheel to the lower bar. The crown is secured with a rubber strap and the rear wheel is attached with a plastic ratcheting strap. The mast has two settings for height which allow you to adjust the ground clearance for your mountain bike's rear wheels. On our Toyota Sienna, the mast is at its highest setting. An extra large intense tracer with 27.5-inch wheels had 1 foot of ground clearance. A Norco Fluid with 24-inch wheels had about 20 inches of clearance. You can adjust the angle of the mast by using the foot-operated tilt mechanism. On trucks, you may be able to leave the rack in its 90-degree upright position when transporting bikes. With our Swagger wagon, we have to adjust the rack to its middle position so the front wheels don't make contact with the vehicle. The mast can also be adjusted to its lowest setting to allow for accessing the rear of the vehicle. Our 13-year-old can get bikes on and off the rack, but he's too short to fasten bikes to the top of the rack. You have to load bikes from left to right on the Yakima Hangover, so the handlebars on each bike can overlap the bike previously loaded. The bike's bars and front wheels kind of stack over each other on a slant when loading them, but they don't touch. The Hangover bike racks are specifically designed for mountain bikes and fat bikes with two stanchion suspension forks. No road bikes, no mountain bikes with rigid forks, no Cannondale lefties. We tried putting a 20-inch wheel bike on the rack, and due to the bike's short wheelbase, it just didn't work. Yakima specifies the max weight per bike is 37.5 pounds. Also, as per Yakima, the Yakima 6 dimensions are 69.5 inches by 60 inches by 22 inches. It weighs 73 pounds and it requires a 2-inch hitch receiver. For bike security, there's a welded loop on the rack where you can thread through a cable lock or chain lock. We've really enjoyed the Yakima Hangover 6 because it holds all of our family's bikes and it's so much easier to use than our 4-bike tray system. For the full review, be sure to visit the mtbwithkids.com website.